Okay, we're going to change from logarithmic to exponential form and from exponential back to logarithmic, and we will evaluate some logarithmic functions. First, let's take a look at the form that you're supposed to be aware of. Log base b of x is equal to y. So when you write in log form, here's your base. Base b raised to the y, the exponent, is equal to x. You see it over here, b to the y equals x. Okay, you have to be able to go between those two forms. I know it gets cut off on my paper. So write each equation in its equivalent exponential form. Okay, the base here is base 2 raised to the x power is equal to 4. So it's just having you write it, but you could solve this. 2 to what power gives you 4? X equals 2. Okay, here, base x raised to the 5th power is equal to 10. Now there is an answer, but it's a rational number, so we'll just leave it at this. X to the 5th is 10. There's no nice integral answer, a number that's written as an integer. Okay, right? Each equation is equivalent in logarithmic form. So I get this, and I like to say log base 5 of 25 equals 2. Now, when you don't have the exponent first, I would say rewrite it like this. 6 to the x equals 25, and then we just write log base 6 of 25 is equal to x. Now, these say evaluate without a calculator, so I may just put an x here. And write this as an exponent. You say 5 raised to the x power equals 125. So you sort of have to know, guys, 5 times 5 is 25, times 5 again, that's 125, so x equals 3. This, let's say, equals x, 16 raised to the x equals 2. So you say to yourself, how do I raise something? How do I raise 16 to something and get 2? Obviously, if you think about it, guys, what's the square root? Let's put this over to the side. Square root of 16 is 4. Okay, how about the square root of 4? That's 2. So we took the square root twice. So really, this is 16 square root to square root. That's 1/2 times 1/2. It's actually 16 to the 1/4 is equal to 2. Over here, this says log base 3 of 1 over 81 equals x. So we say 3 to what power is equal to 1 over 81. So most of you can see that 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27, times 3 again. So 3 to the 4th would be 81. How do I get 1 over 81? That's x equals -4. Now, a way you could do this easier is you say 1 over 81 is 1 over 9 times 9. And 9 times 9 is 3 times 3, so this is 1 over 3 to the 4th. Okay? So you say 1 over 81 is 1 over 9 times 9, which is 1 over 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, which is 1 over 3 to the 4th, which is equal to 3 to the -4. So you set 3 to the -4 equal 3 to the x. 3 to the x is equal to 3 to the -4, therefore x equals -4. This says log base 5 of the square root of 5, and we say equals x. So you say 5 to the x is equal to square root of 5. Square root, guys, is actually 5 to the 1/2 power. So 5 to the x is equal to 5 to the 1/2. So x equals 1/2. 2 more here. So say x, 7 raised to the x equals 1. Everybody knows any base except 0 raised to the 0 power equals 1. And then the last, 5 raised to the x equals 5. Well, 5 is actually 5 to the 1st. X equals 1. So hopefully you could see all this. I know it goes off the paper. All right, thank you.